Hello everybody, this is Larry Hewitt, and this is our third installment of 5 Mimio minutes. Today we're going to be looking at part of a lesson plan that I've created in Mimio, which has interactivity integrated into it. So let's get started. Okay, here we go. This semester I'm teaching two online AIG courses, one in the beginning and the other one is the advanced. This comes from the advanced. It's Perplexity Module 3, and it's about visual poetry. In this one, we are actually creating visual poetry with various tech tools. So I would not need to do this in Mimio since it's online, but I created these few slides as if I were going to do it with a class, a seated class. So here we go. We have the beginning page, and this is an example of a visual poem. And I click here, and you see I have animate. So this is the objectives of the class. Use technology, including the internet, to produce, publish, and update individual or shared writing products, taking advantage of technology's capacity to link to other information and to display information flexibly and dynamically. Okay, so we would discuss that. Now, the next slide. Alright, what is visual poetry? So, I found a clip art or an image that deals with questions. Then I decided that students would get together with a partner and try to create their own definition of visual poetry. Click on the side arrow and write in your definition. So once I did, they would come to the board here again, get up out of the seats, come to the board, click on one of these, and here one group would write their definition, another group would write their definition, and so forth and so on. So we would have 3. Alright, so they need to know what the correct definition is, and I have it here. Visual poetry is poetry or art in which a visual arrangement of text and so forth. Alright, so I could leave those like that, but I like to take them back inside. But let's go on. So now they know what it is. Alright, today we're going to use technology to create visual poetry. Which of the tools below do you think would be capable? Capable meaning capable of creating visual poetry. Now I've done, I have over here on the left, this is where they put the ones that they think are capable. Here, not capable. Now, these I have cloned. So ThingLink, I'm going to say we could create visual poetry with ThingLink. Visually, I'm going to think yes. Wordle, definitely. Ziga, no. Be funky, yes. And so forth. Magisto, no. PhotoVZ, yes. Screencast, no. Alright, well, watch this. Now once the student does that, I want them to explain why or why not. So if we wanted to, we could clean this up. And let's see, I could put these in the trash or delete them. And then since I've cloned these, we could do it again as many times as we need to. Alright, next slide. Let's take a look at Language is a Virus. Now, Language is a Virus is a website which has an awesome tool for creating visual poetry. Here is a very quick sample that I did. This is a hyperlink. You can see by the little chain link there. If I clicked on it, I would go to that website, but we don't need to do that right now. Okay. Next, I have something here that I really like, which would be appropriate for this lesson. So let me go on. This is, I forgot what it's called, but anyway, this was done for an earth science teacher. So if anybody teaches earth science, you might be able to use this. These are like cards, and you can flip them around. And the object is to make everything match, like does this match that? And it can be quite challenging. So first of all, I wanted to show you that you can tweak things. I like this, but I can't use it for earth science. I want to apply it to my lesson. So this is what I've done. I changed everything, and I've now created a game, if you will, using tech tools. So to make sure it lines up, Animoto, create online music videos. Be Funky, online photo editor. Schoology, free LMS for online classes. Ziga, animated GIF, so you can see how it works. So what you do, you create it like this, and then you come here and you mix it all up, and you can flip them. So the student has to come and put them all together. So the thing that I did, I knew that the middle cube had to have 4 things on it. So I did this. I put it in the middle. Then I knew that the corners would have this outer corner open. So I rearranged them. And remember, you can flip them. Ooh. Like that. And on and so forth. Oh, let's see, is this the last one? Yeah. Now, these are not locked, because if they were locked, I would not be able to move them. I have them grouped. Like so. Alright. Then you just keep on doing it until you get everything to match. Very, very challenging. Okay, I wanted to show you something else that you might use for a review. This is a game board, and this is exactly the way that I found it online. Which, how boring is that? It reminds me of the children's game. What is it? I've forgotten the name of it. But anyway, a board game. And you actually take these pieces, you roll the dice or the die, move your piece here, and I see that I'm going to have to come here and right click, order, front, bring it to the front, and then move it. Wow, what a challenge. So I took the same game, and this is what I did with it. I completely revamped it. I decided I would go with teams of 2, and this time I'm going to have a spinner which tells me which team is going to roll the die. A red team, they're going to move 3 times. Here again, have to put that on the top. Order, front, and he would move 3 times. Now put all these other things in here. Put a thing. They've earned 10 points. This stands, I forgot what this stood for. This automatically, if you land on that, it means you die. So you have to bring your piece over here and put it in the dead zone. This, if you land on this, everybody comes back to life. So I just added all these different things. This, I was going to let them spin it, and meaning that I would go to the next red space or whatever. To me, this is a lot more interesting. Okay, one more. And you've seen this before. I wanted to show you how this worked. You know, this is the old concentration game. And you look for things that match. But you might say, how do you put them in there? So, I'm going to take this, drag it over here. I've typed the word square. I'm going to put it here. Now I'm going to drag this over. What's wrong? You can see the word square. So I'm going to click on the outside edge. And I'm going to do order. And we want the balloon to come in front. And there we go. Now same thing, you can have a drawing. So I'm going to, don't grab it by the balloon, because if you do, you'll pop it. So grab it by the edge. Here. Take my square. Put this back. Square's on top. I'm going to right click on the edge. Order. Front. And now it's hidden. So the student would be here and here, and then you would leave those 2 and then keep searching for the next pair. If you don't find them, you blow them back up. Alright, that's it. Hope you can use some of this, and it's time to start thinking about your lesson that you're going to create. So, good luck. Catch you later.